Going on to you Scorpios out here. So okay, so for you Scorpios have the Chariot, the Devil, and then you have the Page of Swords. So this is a reading of you Scorpios being misunderstood intentionally. The Chariot represents the obtuse or the very undeserved anger that people, and the disrespect that people have shown you that is undeserved. A lot of you Scorpios have very much so done the work, the emotional work, the shadow work, to be able to not be low-level Scorpios, right? The spider. With Scorpion, with Scorpions, it's the spider, the scorpion, the eagle, and then you have the phoenix, right? It's actually 5 stages. It's actually the scorpion, the snake. No, excuse me. It's actually the spider, the snake, the scorpion, eagle. No, excuse me. Eagle, yeah, and then phoenix. It's actually 5, right? 4 or 5. Sometimes that snake one can be interchangeable, but the point is, right? You can take it out. It can be replaced. You know what I mean? 4 or 5, depending on who it is that you ask. But the point that I'm trying to make here is, you Scorpios are not going down. You're not in that spider base. You actually know how to socialize. You're not holding grudges, but the disrespect that you have had pushed upon you is for no reason. And that's where it is that the power is for you Scorpios, because the Devil and the Page of Swords, right, and the Lovers represents, right, and the Judgment represents how it is that people will treat you versus how it is that you actually are. And that's where the power is. This is what it is that I wanted to talk about, because the Devil and the Page of Swords represents you're not just letting people use you and treat you like trash and use you like a pawn for whatever it is that they want to use you for. They're going to have to actually show you some form of value, excuse me. And again, they're going to have to show you some form of value, that them coming into your life expecting you Scorpios to do everything, right? Think for them, right? A lot of you Scorpios want someone that can think for themselves. Now, granted, you Scorpios, right, depending on who you are, will make use of someone that wants to be a useless idiot, but you particularly want someone that you can count on as well, because they can think for themselves. But there's been this real disrespect coming to you, where you Scorpios are the ones that's handling your business, and it's not really warranted. So now it's like you Scorpios are seeing it, and you would seek revenge, but that's not actually what's going on. So it's this sense of you're being looked at like you're being looked at as the villain. People are villainizing you. But the reality of the situation is you're the anti-hero. You're not even like going out and seeking to gain some sort of revenge. You just want to be left alone, particularly from groupies, from goofy people that don't actually really want to be in a relationship with you. They don't even really want to take the time to get to know you as well as they should. They just standing around you because they know that you got some bread, and they just trying to hang out with you so that they can get some bread up off you. So now the Lovers and the Judgment represents, but you Scorpios aren't going for it, because it's like you're not going for the narratives. You Scorpios are like, there's no way that you're going to allow someone to make themselves seem like they're a victim, right? Villainize you, right? And then the next thing you know, you put yourself in a position where You allow them to hang around you, and then you give them some stuff and they don't appreciate you. They go on about their business, or worse, because it could get worse. And then now you stuck there. You Scorpios are like, well, what happened? You Scorpios are not allowing that to happen. The 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups, you're going to have someone that you used to know, that's an ex, basically, that's going to come back. Because, again, they getting a butt kicked spiritually by their own experiences, because how they thought things were going to play out is not how things actually are playing out. They thought that you Scorpios were replaceable, like a part. You can just replace, you know what I'm saying, on hair grease. There's my hair grease. Just take it off, stuff like this, put on a brand new cap. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. That's not how it works. But they were treating you like that. And then they got their butt kicked. So now they're coming back looking wild, because now it's, I gotta come back. The 6 of Wands and the 9 of Cups right here is about, because for you, you don't want to hear any of that trash. You know, you don't want to hear that. They should have respected you and treated you well when they legitimately had the chance. But they didn't want to do that. The Knight of Wands represents, again, excuse me, the 6 of Wands represents you don't want to hear that. You Scorpios may not even say anything to them. You again, right? Look at the backs being turned to one another. So you Scorpios, they may try to come back and be like, hey, and you Scorpios would be like, you're not even going to say anything. And the 9 of Cups represents they're expecting you to say something. They're trying to talk to you like nothing happened. And the Knight of Pentacles represents you're not paying attention to that. You're going to just put them to the side and continue to speak to other people and carry on with your life like nothing happened, because they wasted so much of your time already, and they shouldn't have. So let's clarify the 6 of Cups. Let's clarify the 6 of Cups. There's always some stuff going on, yo. There's always something going on, fam. Yes, in New York, the 2 of Pentacles, to clarify the 6 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and then the 6 of Cups. So we're not going to read the 6 of Cups to clarify the 6 of Cups. That doesn't make any sense. So the 2 of Pentacles and the Sun card, right? Because you were the person that they had liked. You Scorpios were the person that they had liked all along. It's just that other people that was in their lives were nothing but pawns. See, a lot of the times, this is how it is that they end up wasting so much of their time. They go around the world in 80 days with it. I told y'all, they go around the world in 80 days. And what I mean by that is they will have you waste your time trying to prove that they don't need you, right? Okay. You'll treat them as whatever, right? Just respect them, right? You're not playing the game. Things will happen. You'll decide to stay away from them. They go out there, right? They're getting a butt kicked. But now they still playing. They still playing. So, but they playing the game of, even though those people that they have met is not as great as you, they still will use those other people like pawns to kind of show you inadvertently through social media, and hoping that you still checking out their social media, that, oh, their life is amazing, right? Even when it comes to people that they may know, my life is amazing, my life is great, all this other type of stuff. But then at the same time, though, come back to you when they haven't heard from you. So again, they go around the world in 80 days, right? Some people have contacted me behind the scenes, right, sometimes, and they'll tell me things like, not going to name their names, of course. And there's plenty of people who say that to me. So it's literally not just a few people. It's a lot of people. But sometimes people will contact me and be like, oh, I've been in a relationship and me and a person ain't together. And then they send me a marriage invitation. That right there, that lets you know that this person is playing games. That marriage ain't gonna last long. When you see stuff like that, that marriage is not gonna last. And even if it does last, I'm telling you, Scorpios, it's not real. Because if it was about you, they would just elope. They would just get out of Dodge. They would just go, you know what? I'm gonna move on with my life, get married to this person. Why invite you? You know, in that scenario, because they still like you. So it's the same thing that goes with this. If they wanted to see how long it would be before you Scorpios actually came back, and you didn't. You've been over here getting the game. You didn't. So they don't like that. So now the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Cups represents here they got to come back. The Knight of Pentacles, the King of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles and King of Cups is you. You don't care like that. You care. But you Scorpios also understand, even as fixed signs, what is the point of trying to make someone do something that they don't want to? This person is trying to do everything that they can to give you a difficult time. So what is the point? And this is what you Scorpios understand too. What is the point of that? Well, what is the point? What are you doing? Why would you decide to waste your time in that way? Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. King of Wands, Five of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and then you Scorpios have the Ace of Pentacles to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. The King of Wands and the Five of Swords. Now remember, you already have the Knight of Pentacles in this clarification, which means to move forward, because you didn't care like that. You don't care. The King of Wands and the Five of Swords, right? Because they've already told you or shown you or both that they was playing games with you and that being with them is a waste of your time. So you have the closure. You Scorpios have the closure that you need. You created the closure that you needed. The Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords right here is about how the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords represent, I'm trying to envision it. What would that look like in the Rider Waite? But okay, yeah, the person, yeah, but this person, they don't know how to deal with you. They don't know how to interact with you. They know how. They know that they're going to have to come correct, but they don't know how. And so the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, this is why, again, you Scorpios will never go back, because you actually have the closure that you've been looking for. They don't have the closure with you, but they're trying to make it seem like they're coming back and they're doing you a favor by coming back. This is why they'll come back. It's because, again, they thought that somehow in their own delusion, you were supposed to come back after. I don't know how they expect you to come back when they tell you, don't call me, don't come to my house, I don't want to have anything to do with you, don't come to me. Okay, go off by yourself, now they mad to the mug. I don't get it, but that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. You Scorpios are doing just fine without these goofies. Hakuna Matata. That's it. Peace. Have a good one.